to the channel. Twan Eagles 215 reporting back at y'all with another video. Make sure y'all go ahead and like, leave the comments down in the comment section, and always hit that subscribe button. Okay, y'all, the Eagles went and re-signed Darren Sporles. So with doing that, you have a lot of things that's, it's got its goods and it's got its bads, So what we did is we took a little and then we get to gain a little. I'm going to go over the takes and the gains, the pros and the cons, all that good stuff. Now, Darren Sporles is a 30, I think he's 36. He has some injury problems. He's been a little up and down the past 2-3 years, but when he's in, he's reliable, he's clutch. And the most important thing is Doug Peterson really trusts Darren Sporles. He really has a genuine relationship with him, and he really has a lot of faith in Darren Sporles. And with that, he can put Darren Sporles, he doesn't mind, Darren Sporles doing certain things that, towards the end of the game, he's reliable, and that's always a good thing, Now, our running back room is very crowded, might I add, very, very crowded. To the Miles Sanders, to the Jordan Howard, to the Smallwood, to the Corey Clement, Humphrey, and now we got Sproles. So, it's very crowded, but, a guy like Darren Sporles is a guy that's going to mentor somebody like Miles Sanders. He's going to keep mentoring Corey Clement. You see what I'm saying? It's more, we have to look at it more of a, him just being the teacher, you know what I mean? Now, Doug will put him in some situations, I'm sure. He's great and awesome with the screens, you know what I mean? Our screen game is very good. And I think that Darren Sporles will keep being effective with that, and Doug knows that. You know what I mean? And I feel like once, once he has this faith in you, Doug will give you the ball just about whenever he feels like, you can succeed in certain downs and situations. Another thing, is a pro, the punt return situation. We were kind of up there with Trey Boston, and, I think he was going to be the one that does it. Trey Boston also came from the Saints. He was another guy from the Saints, but basically returned punts. And that's what we was going to use him as. So, maybe he can watch him a little bit more, like I said, and Darren Sporles just be the mentor to some of these guys. Now, getting into this, you just you gotta be optimistic, and you have to be, you have to be happy, because, it's hard to find a good running back, a guy that's probably going to the Hall of Fame that, was willing just to come back. He could have just walked away. But, he probably feels that this team can make that run again. You know what I mean? He probably went to the Saints. He wasn't, maybe they wasn't talking figures, or he just didn't feel like that's where he wanted to be, so he came back to the Eagles. Now, the downfall about this is that, we are crowded. That's the first downfall. Number two, it will cut certain people's carries as far as the running backs. You know what I mean? Miles Sanders might get cut a little bit. Even Smallwood, if he ever get a chance. Somebody like, and Corey Clement maybe a little bit, just because Doug is so comfortable with Darren Sporles that he's going to insert him in, because of just situational things, and he knows that he can succeed, and he knows that, he knows Darren Sporles, so, that's the downfall of that, you know what I mean? He will take away from certain guys. Trey Boston, he's probably going to take away from him, so, and it kind of sucks, but once he comes back, that's his position. he's going to slide to that second or third running back. I mean, I don't know how Doug's going to do it, you know, but he will slide in that position, you know what I mean? And it will take away from these young guys. But, you know, that's why I said it has its goods and its bads, you know, but I'm just happy that, you know, we have a good punt returner, somebody that's reliable and experienced, you know what I mean? And we don't have to, you know, we don't have to worry about, you know, whether he's going to fumble a whole lot or things of that nature, you know. Now, he is old, he could get injured. That's very true. But as far as right now, you know, he's back and he can do he did a lot of great things for us, you know what I mean? He helped us, you know, a lot within these past few seasons that he been here, you know, and nothing that he does, you know, can go unnoticed. You know, he could do everything, you know what I mean? He's just that kind of back. You know, you got some backs that's just runners, you got some backs that's just catchers, you got some that, you know, can't return punts. You know, this guy, he's a jack of all trades. He is our Army Swiss knife. The Swiss knife is a little old, but it still works. So, you know, with that being said, guys, let me know what y'all think about the Darren Sporles thing. And as always, fly, Eagles, fly. Make sure you leave your comments down in that box.